Consider this. Have you ever wondered how we know how tall a building is, or how long it takes to travel to the moon? Or maybe something a little closer to home, like how many cookies you can share with your friends so everyone gets the same amount? The answer to all these questions and so many more is mathematics. Math, you see, isn't just a bunch of numbers and symbols in a textbook. It's the language our universe is written in. It's a way of thinking, a way of solving problems, and a way of understanding the world all around us. It's the secret code that helps us make sense of everything from the smallest atom to the biggest galaxy. All right, let's start at the very beginning with the most fundamental tool in our entire mathematical toolbox: numbers. What are numbers? Think of them as symbols that represent an amount or a quantity of something. If you have one apple, you use the number 1. If you see 3 birds sitting on a wire, you use the number 3. These counting numbers, 1, 2, 3, 4, and so on, are the very first numbers we ever learn. But there's a very special number we can't forget, and that's 0. The number 0 is a real hero in the world of math. It represents the idea of nothing or none. 0 is also a placeholder. In a number like 10, the 0 tells us there are no ones in the ones place, which makes the 1 mean 110. Without 0, our entire number system would fall apart. It's the anchor that holds everything in place. And numbers can go on forever. No matter how high you count, you can always add one more. This idea is called infinity. Numbers can also be broken down into fractions and decimals, 1/2 decimals and the like. Now that we have our building blocks, numbers, let's start doing something with them. The first and most friendly operation is called addition. Addition is simply the process of combining things or putting groups together to find out the total amount. The symbol we use for addition is the plus sign. If you have 2 toy cars and your friend gives you 3 more, you can use addition to find out how many you have in total. You would say 2 plus 3 equals 5. Think of addition as a way of growing your numbers. It's all about accumulation. Imagine you collect stickers. On Monday you get 4, on Tuesday 2 more. 4 plus 2 equals 6. The cool thing about addition is that the order in which you add numbers doesn't matter. The commutative property. You can add big numbers first or small numbers first. Rearrange them to make it easier for your brain. Addition is the foundation for many other mathematical concepts, the first step on a ladder to more complex ideas. If addition is all about putting things together, then its opposite partner, subtraction, is all about taking things away. Visual demo. Subtraction helps us find out what is left when a certain amount is removed from a group. It's also used to find the difference between 2 numbers. The symbol for subtraction is the minus sign, a simple horizontal line. When you see this sign, it's your cue to remove, decrease, or compare. If you start the day with 10 balloons and 3 of them float away, subtraction tells you how many you have left. 10 minus 3 equals 7. It's also about comparison. 15 minus 10 equals 5, the difference in height. Subtraction is essential for understanding change and difference in the world around us. Unlike addition, the order matters. 7 minus 4 is 3, but 4 minus 7 is -3. Subtraction is not commutative. Subtraction is critical for everyday life, especially when managing money. 20 minus 12 equals 8. From figuring out time left to tracking scores in a game, subtraction calculates loss, reduction, and the all-important difference. Paying attention to which number you start with ensures everyone follows the same logic and gets the same correct answer. All right, get ready to level up your math skills. Let's talk about multiplication. What if you have 4 bags and each has 6 apples? You could add 6 plus 6 plus 6 plus 6. That works, but it takes a while. Multiplication is the amazing shortcut for repeated addition. So we can just say 4 times 6 equals 24, way faster. Think of multiplication as making equal-sized groups. The first number tells how many groups, the second tells how many in each. If a recipe calls for 3 eggs per cake and you make 5 cakes, 5 times 3 equals 15 eggs. Multiplication helps us scale things up efficiently. Planning a party, building repeating parts, calculating area. Like addition, multiplication is commutative. Order doesn't change the result. 4 times 8 equals 32. Multiplication opens the door to area, volume, and percentages. the math behind discounts and space. When you see a 50% sale, you use multiplication or division to find the discount. Now for the last of our 4 basic operations, division. If multiplication puts equal groups together, division splits a larger amount into smaller, equal groups. The symbol we often use looks like a line with a dot above and below. Time to break a number into equal parts. Imagine a pizza with 12 slices to share among 4 friends. 12 divided by 4 equals 3. Each friend gets 3 slices. If you have 20 students and want teams of 5, 20 divided by 5 equals 4 teams. Division is the ultimate tool for fairness, organization, and partitioning. Pay attention to order. Division is not commutative. 4 divided by 12 is 1/3. Sometimes division leaves leftovers, a remainder. 13 cookies shared among 4 gives 3 each, and 1 left over. That leftover is called the remainder. Division is a daily planning tool. Budgets, pages per day, daily rates. 100 divided by 5 equals $20 a day. 200 divided by 10 equals 20 pages a day. Let's move beyond just numbers and step into the visual world of mathematics, geometry. Geometry studies shapes, sizes, positions, and the properties of space. Look around. Your screen is a rectangle, a ball is a sphere, a pizza slice is a triangle. Geometry is everywhere. Start with the basics. Circle, square, triangle are flat 2D shapes. Cube, sphere, cylinder are 3D shapes that take up space. A circle is perfectly round. A square has 4 equal sides and right angles. A triangle has 3 sides. Geometry gives names and rules to describe these objects accurately. But geometry is more than naming shapes. It's about measuring them. How long is it? Length. How much surface does it cover? Area. Multiply length by width to find carpet needed. How much can it hold? Volume. Used to calculate how much water a pool holds. Architects use geometry to design buildings that are beautiful and stable. Pilots and GPS systems use geometry to find the shortest and safest routes. One of the most exciting parts of mathematics is the study of patterns and logic. Math at its core is the science of patterns, something that repeats in a predictable way. A sequence like 2, 4, 6, 8. You can guess 10 because the rule is add 2 each time. Recognizing patterns is like being a detective. You look for clues, figure out the rule, and predict what comes next. Logic is the tool we use to think clearly, a step-by-step set of rules to get from question to answer. If all dogs bark and Fido is a dog, you can conclude Fido barks. Simple reasoning that scales to proofs and programs. Patterns are everywhere in nature. Petals, spirals, stripes, and scientists study them to understand how nature works. By recognizing patterns like tides, we can predict when high and low tide will occur. Patterns and logic let us simplify complex systems and make meaningful predictions. Learning to think with patterns and logic helps you in every area of life, not just math class. It helps you solve puzzles, play strategy games like chess, and write code. All applications of patterns and logic. So we've taken a journey through the amazing world of mathematics. We've explored numbers, learned how to put them together and take them apart, and seen how they help us understand shapes and find patterns. Math is a fundamental part of daily life, the invisible helper behind technology and infrastructure. It's a practical superpower anyone can develop and use every day. From the moment you wake up to the moment you go to sleep, you use math, time, recipes, budgets, and sports. GPS, engineering, and daily systems run on math. It makes modern life possible. Learning math strengthens critical thinking, breaking big problems into manageable parts and solving them step by step. Whether you want to be a scientist, artist, doctor, chef, or explorer, math helps you get there. It's not about being a math person. Math is for every person. Embrace it, practice it, and have fun with it.